Well, as technology continues to grow and evolve and improve businesses, so do cyber criminals. That's why it's so important to understand what your business is up against and how to defend it. So here now with the top 3 cybersecurity risks in business is Randy Martinez, VP of IT Pros Management. So thanks for being here. You know, this show is all about local business, all about what we can do to help people find businesses, to help people grow their business. And, you know, cybersecurity is a big threat these days. So what are the top 3 cybersecurity risks businesses are facing in 2024?
So there are 3 of them. The first one I see, and it's growing, is ransomware attacks. We all know what they are. We know that they've occurred, but they are getting more sophisticated, more targeted. And the bad actors, cyber criminals, are actually using a lot of intelligence and information gathering to be able to target these attacks and know exactly how much money they can actually extort from these ransomware attacks.
Okay, so they're being very sophisticated, and that is where they target a business's servers, or they target a business and they ask for money in release of whatever they've gotten control of, correct?
That is correct. The encryption occurs, your data is locked up, you can't get to it until you pay that ransom, and sometimes even if you pay, they won't release it.
Right.
And then you're really in a bad position. The second thing that's happening a lot is email and email attacks, phishing attacks as they're known, where people are getting their credentials to their systems compromised because they've been breached from some other systems. And now on the dark web, which is real,
Yeah.
it basically, information is there, and now they are being able to sell this information to criminals, and now the information is being used to attack those organizations to get them to do certain things. Social engineering is one of them, wire transfers, things that you would not normally do, but the cyber criminals are able to take that information they've gathered from these breaches, from the dark web, and use them against organizations.
Okay, and the third one?
The third one is, due to the vast amount of work that's being done remotely now, you know, everybody's working from home, working remotely. Cloud services became the thing.
Yeah.
It accelerated dramatically during COVID. Now it's just kind of a normal thing. Cloud service systems are being big targets being attacked by these cyber criminals as well. So those need to be secured. You need to make sure that whoever's providing these services to you need to understand the level of security that needs to be put in place to maintain the security of these cloud service platforms.
And, you know, 10 years ago, 15 years ago, we might have thought, well, a small business, they won't really have to worry about that. But now, everybody, no matter how big your business is or how small your business is, we are all online and on computers, and that's where our data is. So what can businesses do to protect against these risks?
Well, there's a lot of things they've got to do. I take an approach, and our company takes an approach of layered security, where we prepare rings of security from the outside coming in and slowly coming down to what we call the end user, you and I, the actual human beings behind the keyboard. So we are the last line of defense, and unfortunately we are also the biggest risk in that process. So one of the biggest things that organizations can do is provide security awareness training to your staff. Make sure that they know that they are that last line of defense, and that they need to be aware of these things that are happening, these phishing, ransomware attacks. Understand, don't click on everything, don't fall for things, read your emails, these type of things. The other thing is also getting information yourself, understanding where your weaknesses are in your organization by doing audits, by doing penetration testing, by doing things that allow you to know beforehand what are your weaknesses to be able to fill the gaps of those 2 items. The final thing is really understanding that the responsibility of security as a business owner or a CEO is really up to you. Not only can you suffer financial damage, but reputational damage is even worse. Because if you can't be trusted in a business, you're pretty much out of business.
Especially if you're holding on to sensitive data, you've got other people's information, that can be really important. So let's talk about a cybersecurity analysis. Is that what you do at IT Pros Management? What is a cybersecurity analysis?
A cybersecurity analysis is something we perform for our clients, potential clients, to basically, again, show them where their weaknesses are. We use what we call tradecraft that hackers do, the bad actors. So we turn those tools around and use them on the benefit of our clients, of our customers and partners, so that they can actually learn from those hacks that we perform ethically with their permission, and fill in those gaps where things may be good, where things may need improvement, and where things are just they're just a disaster.
How is this different than a pen test?
There's a difference because the cybersecurity analysis is really done internally, meaning we're looking at internal. A penetration test, for the most part, is from external coming into the organization. Can we get in if we were a hacker using the same tradecraft tools that hackers use today to exfiltrate information and penetrate organizations? We do it ethically, and we present a report saying, here's the good, here's the bad, and here's the ugly where you are really in trouble.
Okay, well, if people, they want your services, they want to see how secure their business is, how can they get in touch with you? How can they find more information?
They can go to itprosmanagement.com, our website, and basically there's a lot of information regarding how to schedule a pen test, how to talk to us regarding a pen test, how to get a cybersecurity audit. We provide small audits as a free service and also a dark web scan to see if your credentials are on the dark web and how we can help you to help mitigate any kind of risk because your information has gotten out there.
All right, well, this is all great stuff, all important to keep top of mind as we start off the new year. We want to start it off safe. So, Randy, thank you so much.
Thank you very much.